Scott.
Sure.
Yep.
I have only one recommendation for your new place. And this is
What
something
is
that
it?
they didn't install in the bathroom, and I'm shocked they didn't install in the bathroom. Take a guess.
What's that?
What's missing from the bathroom right outside of your door inside?
A cat.
In the bathroom?
Yeah. Something's missing. Something fundamental that is usually in all bathrooms is not in that bathroom. And I'm assuming it's not in the other
A
bathroom.
vent.
There might not be one. I didn't check.
No, there is.
Do you not check for a
It's
vent?
got the fan thingy in all the bathrooms.
It's something.
I don't.
It's something that you would use every time you take a shower
Potpourri.
to put.
Oh, towel holder.
There's no fucking towel rack in it. They didn't
No,
put
we
a
had
towel
to-
rack in that bitch.
Yeah, we had to hang one on the back of the door.
They didn't put a
It's
towel
real
rack
dumb.
in the bathroom.
No, it's just that bathroom too, because like our master bathroom has a towel rack.
So is it like a hallway bathroom?
So yeah, well, this is kind of like the other. So we have 2.5 baths. So like
Same.
the bathroom that's like closest to here has, there's like no towel rack at all in it for some reason.
I think they ran out that day.
And then-
And no, I know how construction works enough to know like everybody was just
Probably.
too lazy to go grab.
And what's
another one.
crazy too is there's that giant ass fucking wall on the right side of it too.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
So they
it's a
had
big wall
plans
like
for
right in
one.
front of me.
But
They
there's
had to have
none.
Just didn't follow
There's
through.
zero towel, and there's even a towel rack for like the hand towels. Like that's right next to the sink.
You mean a little
So, like,
loopy?
yeah, it's not even a loopy. It's like it almost looks like it
But
could be a regular
all of
towel
our
rack. But
all of our hand towel racks are the little like door knocker looking fucking thing.
yeah,
But you have
we had those in the last house.
you have a stud finder, and we have enough experience with the studs.
Oh,
This is your new
the
project.
studs are right here.
Hey.
Can I tell you how fucking over it I am of just hanging shit at this point? It's like
No,
one more
Scott,
thing
tell
to
us.
hang. I'm just done. So
Water my
here's
mustache.
where I was when we started. Now I'm like
Started
I have
from the
hung-
bottom.
curtains, paintings. What I know I've hung other
Gravity
shit.
is the
Acoustic
enemy.
panels in here. I actually just hung these curtains like today.
I'm just saying, if you did a 360
ends.
view of the recording room I'm in, you would still think we had just moved in.
Yeah, you need to start hanging some more shit.
I come in here to play video games and podcast.
I feel you.
There's things on
actually,
the wall
I had-
behind you though. You're making
Yeah, I did that
progress.
because we were recording.
So it gives us something to look at back there.
I have
like,
nothing
hold
on the
I
wall.
gotta
And
put
those
stuff
are the
up behind me.
only 3 pictures on the wall.
I cannot judge.
It's 4. It's 4.
And then
Oh, nice.
my bookshelf with my comic books. Where's my arm?
There you go.
And my lightsaber lamp.
Perfect. See? You got shit in there.
That just in podcast view.
Just that spot.
It's
Take a
all
look
about-
behind the curtain today.
It's all about the image.
It's all about the image. I feel bad because I have nothing behind me at all. It's just the wall. There's a bathroom.
I do need to get
inside
one of the,
with towel rack.
the lightsaber display things now because I got one on vacation.
Oh.
You know, when we went to
It's
Orlando
like one of those things
Should
you
we
can hang
start-
on
a
the,
month
Should we
ago.
start
like a
there?
sword.
It's been a while.
Thought we
I've
started.
already. Yeah, I mean we're recording.
We already had
Oh, no,
the
I mean,
5, 4,
like-
3, 2, 1.
Well, should we? How was Disney World or Universal or
All
Florida?
right, so we did Hollywood
Everyone.
Studios Disney on Monday of our week, and that's when Michelle allowed me to fully immerse myself in the Star Wars nerd that I am. Because
Who's
you
the bigger
go
nerd for Star Wars though? You were.
100% me. She's Harry Potter. I'm Star Wars.
Just checking.
No,
It was best of both worlds for them.
it turned
Definitely.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you transition, like you go into a tunnel, and it goes from Hollywood Studios to suddenly you're in the woods of a planet in Star Wars, and you see all these videos of people when they walk into like Hogsmeade and Harry Potter Land, and you know you got the teenagers and the adults who read all the books crying a little bit. I may have had a few tears in my eyes when I walked in because, you know, little version of me was like, I don't have to imagine this anymore. Now it's in front of me.
It's real.
And then when I saw the Millennium Falcon in person, the tears reappeared. So, but it was really cool. Star Wars fans, they love it. People do that soft cosplay. I don't know. I can't remember what Michelle says.
Soft
it's called.
play. We'll
No,
call it
that's
soft play.
something that comes on Cinemax after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
No,
Different
No,
thing.
there's like Disney people do this where they like casually dress up like a character, but not really. That way they don't get kicked out. So
Yeah.
they wear clothing that looks like they fit in with a character. And I cannot remember what it's called. Michelle will probably tell me whenever she hears the episode next week.
So it's like you dress up like Mickey Mouse, but you put a Dale Earnhardt shirt on or something. to
No.
balance it out, so they know
You
you're not.
wear a shirt and like the pants that people go, you're dressed like Donald Duck. I get it.
Wait, Donald doesn't have pants though.
And Mickey doesn't wear a shirt, and yet you're telling people to dress like him.
I was about to roll. I couldn't remember if Mickey didn't have pants or not. I
No,
was
Mickey
hesitant
wears
on
the
that
pants.
joke.
Winnie the Pooh definitely doesn't wear pants.
Nah, he just has a shotgun. and a
Is
lot
it
of
called? Is it subtle cosplay?
Maybe.
subtle play? Wait, no.
Again, that's what,
Don't
that's
put
like
those
the
two.
third
Don't
date,
put those two
Jason.
together. Yeah.
I doesn't forget it. Whoopsies.
No, but Disney was cool. Also, like, save more money if you go than you think you need.
Dude,
Yeah.
Because
I can vouch.
that's
vouch.
for
I
the
went,
whole
like-
week, anyways. Jesus, even including Universal.
What year did I go? I think I went in 2019.
I
so
haven't.
like 4
I hadn't been to
years, but-
Disney since I was 19. So
Oh, I was 15
solid
the last
20
time I went to
years
Disney.
of not being.
I
at
still haven't
Disney.
been to Disney. When we went, we just went to the 2 Universals, and that was it.
Oh, that's what we did from Wednesday on. Was the Universals?
I went to Universal as a kid. I remember it pretty starkly. This is the
Yeah.
90s.
Prior
It was
It was the
to
90s.
last year when Michelle and I went, I hadn't been to Universal since there was one park.
Man,
I've been to
I had never been.
whatever the Disney World is in Los Angeles. I went to that one.
Never been there.
Disneyland? Disney World?
Disneyland.
Disneyland?
The land.
The land?
It's the land of Disney.
Yeah, Disney
it was
World
play-
is Florida.
Felt like a
Yeah.
music park to me. You know, it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool. I like to go to Disney World, but yeah, you know, you spend like you bring. First off, you need a fixer. You need somebody to come with you that knows what they're doing. I feel like. And second,
No, I'm
yeah, you're
good.
right. Bring money.
I don't think
I
I'll.
mean,
Yeah, just-
if you have a friend or maybe
it's gonna take some more time before I go back to Disney.
Yeah.
What was the most Gucci level lightsaber you could buy? What's a max?
Well, there's the one that I did, and that's the
He did buy
top
it.
tier $250 experience plus build.
Is it near
Holy
you right now? Could you whip it
balls.
out?
No, it is still downstairs.
Okay, I'm
I
curious.
meant to
see
grab it on the way up. I was like, nope, got to get upstairs and make sure there's not 16 updates on this computer.
Fair.
Well, hold on.
Oh,
What if I-
It's
proper
been like 2
podcast
months.
computer.
I can run the intro, and you can run and get it.
It's a
Oh,
genuine.
man, but then I won't be there for the
Excellent segue.
sitcom entrance.
But you could have a sitcom entrance. I'll just keep the intro running until you get back.
Yeah,
and you
it's
can
like a
have,
Alright.
it's like
I
a
would
walk
very
in there
long
like-
song.
All right, you ready?
This is
let's,
a video.
Let's hit,
This is
let's
video
hit the
podcast.
intro.
Oh yeah, I got a new watch. Let me.
Ready, set,
Uh,
go. Welcome to Talking Without Thinking with your hosts, Jason, Jarrod with the lightsaber, and Scott.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Wow, that was really not a great fade.
You got
But
Sith?
here we are.
Oh nice.
I can hear it.
You can. Listen.
Ah. That's awesome.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would've got
was
purple
one of 3
myself.
adults building that lightsaber in the group of 10.
My god.
The worst part
could
was
you
me
get-
going, Man, there are kids in here getting $250 lightsabers.
Do they have
I gotta get that full experience.
A Darth Maul version?
All right, so with the build that I did, you get to, there's like 4 categories of the hilt that you can build. And then when you go through the experience, excuse me, you pick your Kybar crystal to go into it to turn it the color.
Purple, baby. Purple.
So in order to get like, as they call them, legacy hilts, you go to a different store and you buy those straight up. I don't know how much they are because I already tapped out at $250 on the one I built.
Oh, so there was a higher tier. Let us investigate. Hey, guess what?
Well, no, legacy,
Here, boys.
you buy hilts from different actual characters throughout all of Star Wars.
I got a new
so.
computer, so guess what? I can check the internet without my computer exploding.
Oh, man.
Got that new boy.
Finally
Look
happened.
at all these upgrades. Scott got towel wraps.
That looks like a sex toy. What the
No,
fuck?
I don't have
Hold
towel
on.
But then there's
Is
also
that-
like
no.
the more kid-friendly.
lightsaber?
There's also the
This one's
kid-friendly
got
builds.
veins on it. What the fuck?
Jason, what are you Googling?
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
No, don't. I don't want your
a hilt.
virus.
No, it's a hilt from the Star Wars website, but it's like it's very phallic looking hilt. I will say. Plo Koon? What the fuck's a Plo Koon?
Plo Koon.
That's
He's a
Gucci
Jedi.
site. I like this one actually a lot. I've got a
my God.
wormhole. A lot
Oh,
of-
this one's only like $119.
yeah. It's the first one that came.
I
out.
say only like
Yeah, but like they don't come with the saber part. You just have a hilt.
Yeah.
oh yeah, there's the one you have. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the green one. It's pretty tight.
But like there's 4 different styles of hilts. And then like I said, you pick the crystal. They do a whole little story thing, and it's really cool. I'm not going to ruin any of that part.
So it's kind of like Star Wars Build-A-Bear, is what you're doing.
It's basically the way to describe it, yes, but with more story and it's immersive.
Oh, gotcha.
Whereas
I
Build-A-Bear's
gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
just whisper something onto this heart and it'll come true.
And then kiss the heart. We're gonna stick it in there. Do you want it to smell like something?
How many Build-A-Bears have you been a part of, Scott?
Way too many. My daughter has at least 6 in her room, like right now.
And that's just this room.
It's just this room. Who knows how many are in like her room at her mom's house? It's insane.
I've built one bear, and it wasn't even a bear. It was a minion.
I have
And it's Stuart.
God, I don't even
and
know.
it came with a guitar.
good old Stuart.
Well, so like at the Harry Potter world, I guess you can do a similar thing with making your own wand. I'm assuming.
You don't really make a wand.
You don't make a wand,
chooses
you just buy 'em.
And then you
That
pay
I know because-
$60 and you get a wand that does bibbity bobbity boo
Yep.
in Harry Potter
It
lands.
like it only works in Harry Potter land. You can do the little woo woo
Bibbidi
woo,
bobbidi
woo
boo.
shit. I know because I bought both of my kids one of the expensive
Michelle
ones.
and I
when
both have
I
one.
was there. Yeah.
We both have one
Slytherin.
from the last trip, and we used them, and we showed her
Slytherin.
mom how they worked,
Yeah.
and she was wondering why the fountain didn't squirt the water out of the top. Instead, it just made the water fountain work. And we kept telling her it's at random. She was like, nope, it worked for that kid.
He's not special.
Okay, well, keep trying.
So random. Do you know what random means?
No.
But the most important thing of the Florida trip is that I got engaged.
Yeah,
Bingo!
I didn't want to bury the
I was
lead.
gonna wait. I was
No,
gonna
no,
wait
no,
to
I
bring
had
it up.
I had to, build up to it because that was the top of the iceberg.
That was the top of the iceberg.
That was that was the hidden meaning for the trip, anyways.
Yeah.
Now
that only one of you knew about.
Yeah.
So she had no idea.
none whatsoever.
Dang.
It was great
That's awesome.
because she went and got a butterbeer when we were in Hogsmeade, and she was
Yeah.
like, "I got to get my butterbeer picture with the castle in the background." I'm like, okay, perfect opportunity. Why don't
Ding,
you go
ding,
stand
ding,
over
ding,
there
ding.
on the bridge
go.
away from everyone?
Yeah.
She thought nothing of that. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then as she was pulling up her camera, I pulled up the little box that had the ring in it. And her first thought was, why is he pulling his phone out? And then, she actually saw what it was and goes, wait, are you serious? And I said, yes. And before I can say anything else, she goes, well, yes. I'm like, oh, well.
You're like, hold on.
My job. No, I didn't even do that. She already said yes. Game's on.
Don't need to ask again. Or
No.
even ask.
She liked to point out how I never actually asked.
Well, now you got to ask again.
I'm glad
I've
you didn't.
already said it out loud.
It's over now.
I'm glad you
It's on
didn't
her
go
finger.
you didn't go the plumber route of being like, oh no, the toilet's clogged, and she's like, why is it clogged? And then you go in and you and you unclog the toilet, or you hand her the unclogging.
No.
She
No.
pulls
When
it
you
right
do an
do that.
engagement, you do something that involves what she likes. That's why I did it in Hogsmeade and not in front of the Millennium Falcon, like
I
somebody
feel
else who
like-
did on the Monday we were there.
Did they really?
Oh, and it was scary for me because we heard some applause, and Michelle thought it was a character. She thought like Chewbacca or somebody was coming through. And so she's like, what's going on? Sticks her head around, goes,
terrible,
oh, it's just people getting engaged at an amusement park. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. There goes this plan all to shit.
This
And
isn't-
hold on. Wasn't it the same morning where she had all the car issues too? Was that like same day?
Oh, no, that was like the Sunday we got there. Her Subaru just did the Christmas tree effect. And it turned out to
God.
just be a sensor that was covered under warranty,
Nice.
That's good.
which is a lot better than the person who their diagnosis was mistaken for ours. And we thought we were going to have to pay like over $1,000 to fix something. And the guy came back,
Oh
like,
my God.
I want to apologize. It was a sensor and it's covered by warranty. We're like, cool, I'm going to drink another free cup of coffee from your little machine and eat some more snacks until this is fixed.
And we'll be on our merry way.
And then we will go to the amusement park.
Was that like day one you were there?
Well, the Sunday we drove down was when it happened.
Yeah.
And then that Monday when we went to Disney, we Ubered there because we thought it was going to be cheaper. But boy, did we fuck around and find out that it was not going to be cheaper on the return trip when Uber's like, oh, price increase. Everybody's leaving the park.
Yeah, because it's slightly later in the day now. And
Yeah.
it's prime time.
So
Yeah.
we didn't Uber anymore.
Yeah, they wreck you, man.
Luckily, Universal, we were staying basically on site, so we rode the bus
That's
from
good.
the resort, which, God, that was a fucking experience, too.
How so?
We got there to check in. Well, see, we went to the park first. Did we ever? Yes. Her mom dropped us off because her mom was down there with her friends as well. We stayed at their resort first for the first 2 days to make it cheaper. So they dropped us off at Universal. We did some stuff in the park for a few hours, and around 4 we went to check in at the resort. So we get up to the check-in, and there's a group of privileged people that were already up there, and they were bitching because their rooms got moved and they're no longer next to each other. They'd already spent all this money to be able to see the pool. I was like, oh boy, you guys, man, I hate y'all. And they're like, well, here's some comped meals. We're gonna put some of this money back on your
my
card.
God.
But it's not going to be your credit card. It's going to be your room card, so you've got to use it still in the park. So it was our turn. We go to a different person. She's like, so something happened with the reservations, and you're no longer in pool view. You're basically parking lot view. I'm like, is it a place to sleep?
We're going to be here literally
Like,
to sleep.
I'm just literally
And that's it.
sleeping. If I want to go to a pool, I can walk over to the water park that you've got literally next door. So she's just like, so we're going to give you 2 comp meals. We're going to put.
Nice.
So the way it was described was that they were going to take the difference and put it on our 2 room keys.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking, oh, it's 60 on yours, 60 on mine. That's going to help with souvenirs. Because,
Yeah.
we got nieces and a nephew that like souvenirs.
True.
We like souvenirs too. So we were thinking, okay, it's 60 on each because there's no way it was just a $60 difference from seeing the pool and seeing the parking lot.
Yeah.
We were wrong, turns out. So Michelle used her card at one of the gift shops one night. We got some stuff. So we go back to the front desk and we're like, hey, because they had to call the front desk to verify we had a credit or something.
Yeah.
So they verified everything. So we go back, we're like, hey, we want to make sure like we didn't overspend and that it's not being charged to room. He's like, no, your 60 is basically used and you still have 60 on yours. I'm like, cool, I've got the 60. All right, so it did split that way.
Yeah.
I go to use that card the next day to buy a couple things, and then I look at the receipt when we check out, and I'm like, hold on, why do I have a $67 charge on my room? So instead of checking out via the website, we turned around on the Florida highway, came back to Universal's theme park, went to their hotel. I'm like, hey, let's fix this checkout here. And she's like, oh, no, it was just a $60 total credit. And we're like, that's not how this other guy explained it to us, saying that there was still 60 on mine and she had already used hers. And she's like, oh, well, let me go talk with my supervisor. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this one here. And so like they fixed it more or less. Because
So
first of all, I wanted to look at the pool. Granted, the lazy river was closed.
But still, pool.
But still, we got a free
Nobody
meal
wants to
each
go
out
in
of
the
it.
piss pool. They just want to look. Nobody wants to go in the piss pool. You just want to look at the piss pool.
I
either way,
barely
the
did
pool's
either of
piss.
those because, like I said, we went to the water park the one day we decided to
Which
do
is
something like
The
way
that.
cooler.
piss pool.
Piss pool.
I'm assuming. I don't
So-
know. I mean, I love pools. Shouts out to pools. Well, cool. Well, big W's all around. Shouts out to engagement. Shouts out to lightsabers. Shouts out to I could use a butterbeer right now. Never had one. I only read the first 2 Harry Potter
pretty good.
books. I thought they were boring.
They're pretty
as
good.
shit, but
They're pretty good. They're like a butterscotch root beer
I fucking
Yeah,
with cold foam.
That's alcoholic. Sign me the fuck up.
It's not.
Oh, they have an alcoholic version.
Just not
too.
at the stands.
Let's go.
You've got to go to the
stands.
one
Yeah.
location, and it's in
Yep.
Diagon Alley.
Yeah.
Diagonally, as I kept calling
It'd
It'd be fun, like
Because
you
of
know,
the movie.
given the choice, I definitely would want to go to the Star Wars spot just because I know more about Star Wars. Also, I stand behind the fact that Star Wars, you know, the last thing I saw were the movies. They weren't that good, whatever. But Star Wars is a much more interesting thing when it's tangible than it is when you're watching it. Essentially, it's like I want to pick up and play with the lightsaber. I don't want to watch somebody play with the lightsaber. Harry Potter would be fun because I don't know jack shit about it. Read the first 2 books. Thought they were boring. Whatever.
Only saw the movies. I had to see all the
Slytherin
movies
gang.
before we saw before we went to the park last year.
Slytherin.
Well, don't
gang.
worry, they're redoing all of them for a TV series.
Thank
now
God.
But they're
on HBO,
following
so
the
there you go.
book for
Yeah.
each season.
That's fine.
Well, they'll have more time, which is, I guess, good.
Well, that was every Harry
I
Potter
know Harry
fans'
Potter
complaint was that they neglected to tell most of the story.
You only got 2.5 hours though. What are you gonna
That's
do?
it, man. Well,
2.5
hours.
or
What do you
in
do?
the case of 7, 2 movies.
Yeah, like 5 hours.
I'll play that Hogwarts video game whenever it's like $5. That
It's
seems
fun. You should not wait till it's
Slibidus,
$5.
libidus,
Just get ready to say Revelio all the fucking time.
slibidus, libidus, whatever. I don't fucking know. But I mean, to go to the Star Wars joint, that'd be fun. It'd be really cool. It'd be cool, you know.
It was fun. We I did a lot of research on what can be done in there. There's a Disney like game app that connects to it, so like you can do bounty hunts if you have the magic band that goes on your wrist. You
I know about
can
this band.
play like little games in the lines that are connected to just that ride itself. So it's pretty cool. Like it's very immersive, and I fully felt like a 10-year-old running around with an adult credit card in their pocket.
What kind of booze do they have at the Star Wars land? What kind of Mos Eisley
There is a
jams?
cantina. There is a cantina. We stopped by. We decided to
Listen to some
try
jizz.
a drink each, and yes, that is the music. But they have a DJ. It's a robot or a droid, and he plays different songs, not just jizz band.
Nice.
But we tried.
Jizz has its place.
We both tried a drink, and man, that was resort payments.
Oh, I can
Those
imagine.
were not cheap drinks at all.
They never are. I don't think I left
People had
any of those
multiples,
places.
Scott. They had multiples. I was
That's
like,
because
I was
people
doing the
go
math.
there
I was
with,
like, that's $300. You could have bought a lightsaber.
Oh my
Took it home
God.
with you.
Yeah, drinks in that area, food period in all those parks is insane.
Food actually wasn't the worst part.
Well, though you were
It was-
paying for 2, I was paying for 4.
Well, yeah, that's on
everywhere
you.
I went. Yeah,
Don't bring the kids.
kids, man.
Hey kids, guess what?
Did
No
you-
Star Wars. You fuck off.
Did you eat at in the Simpsons area? Did you
Yeah.
get the burgers there?
Yeah, we
Krusty
get the
Burger.
Krusty Burger
Oh,
every time we go.
It's so fucking good.
I also make sure I have a
I
Duff
miss it.
Light. Don't get
Yeah,
the Duff
I
beer.
miss-
Duff itself,
No, it's disgusting.
bad
dude.
Budweiser.
It's
Red
real
Label.
gross. Yeah, it's
The
disgusting.
Duff Light is like a heavier Miller Light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still not great,
No, but you know,
but better than the regular Duff.
But
It's
think
awful.
about it. Like, I mean, in context of the show, Duff wouldn't be a good beer to begin with. It was just the beer of Springfield.
it was basically Bud Red Label.
Homer.
Yeah.
Brett, yeah, Homer was just a working man.
I mean, you look at
working
Duff Man himself. That was they had Bud Man.
Yeah, it's not
during
a
the
fucking
90s.
IPA. Homer doesn't drink IPAs.
It's just not good. I wouldn't want an IPA
No
either.
one should
but
drink an IPA. That's pine needles and 8% alcohol.
yeah, it's true.
Okay,
It's true. Just give me a Topo Chico, dude. That's all I want.
Them,
Scott,
them
I've been
Simply
drinking-
Spikes.
Simply spiked.
I've been getting blown up on them Topo Chicos. I was hanging out at Scott's.
Yeah, you literally like took like half a case to the house at practice on Monday.
Great.
I looked in the fridge. I was like, "There's only fucking 3 of these left."
Woo!
Did Jason take a nap after taking a
Jason-
shower in your master bath?
No,
not this
Disappearing for
That's-
4 hours?
This time.
That's why I like hard seltzers. Hard seltzers.
So he breaks in
First off,
everybody's house, right?
Yeah, they're like 4%.
Yeah, you fucking.
oh, not the ones we've got.
They're very smooth.
Ooh, what kind of you?
We've
have?
got the, oh, God. They're the Fruit Smash. Fruit Smash.
Fruit Smash.
They're a seltzer. We got the harder Fruit Smash, which is
Ooh.
8%. And man,
don't
does
want
that
that.
Kool-Aid get on top of you.
You don't want like the 4%.
Don't tell me
is
what I want.
the perfect. You don't want that 8%. Do you want that 8%?
Sir, after
Where
a
do
hard day of work, yeah, I wanted that 8%.
Fuck it.
Where did you get the fruit smash? Oh, I see it.
We got them at Harris Teeter. I think you can get them at Publix as well.
Harry Peters. I'm gonna have to check it out. Maybe I'm gonna get a little litty titty this weekend. We'll see.
I'll be at
I
work.
got nothing going on. I got nothing going on this weekend.
work.
This is like the first weekend we actually don't have anything to do. We finally got moved out of the old house this
Hell yeah.
past Wednesday. Or no, sorry, Monday.
That only took a month and a half.
Dude,
Long ass time.
awful. It was absolutely awful. I was so happy when we finally turned the keys in on Sunday. And so we get there, sorry, it was Sunday we finally turned the keys in. We get there on Sunday and oh my God. We had left so much shit for the garbage men to take. I'm talking like you could have furnished like half a house with the fucking furniture we were throwing away that we just didn't want anymore. I just left it on the side of the road. Of course, we get there and there's still trash that they didn't take, which was awful. So we're probably going to get hit on our security deposit for it because of it. It's
Maybe.
it's
I don't
so
know, because
stupid,
like
man.
the people that moved out across the street from us, they left both trash cans full. They had like a full pack and play, a couple other like big kid toys, all just like leaning up against the 2 trash
Yeah.
cans. And if it weren't for bulk day trash happening not too long ago, those pack and plays and shits will probably still be there. But as soon
Yeah.
as word gets out that a neighborhood has having a bulk trash day, these pickup trucks
it's on.
appear out of nowhere.
Yes!
Where-
start picking up
Where
things.
I was, it was bulk day every 2 weeks.
Oh, what
so
is
they didn't do
that
it just like twice a year. It was amazing.
Every day.
So we like nice. We got rid of so much shit. Like we had to go. I went through 2 bulk days in the time that we got the new house from the time we moved out of the old. So like
Man,
we got rid of
ours is
so
like
much
every
stuff.
4 months, I think.
Oh, it's twice a year.
Like,
Twice a year. I just found out. So like when we
oh,
had
that's
just
right. You're
moved
back
in
in
here,
Gaston County now, baby.
yeah, was a bulk day, and I was pretty psyched. Who would have thought we'd be talking about trash on fucking podcast
Me.
today? But
Me, because we live in neighborhoods. Jason, did you
yeah,
get a
I
new
mean,
oven
it's-
yet?
No.
No, God no. New computer, no new oven.
Yeah.
I thought we were moving up in the world, you know.
Listen, his new computer's cooking though.
Yeah.
His new computer's cooking.
Not
That's
temperature wise, it runs very cool, but yeah, it's running
Nice.
good.
yeah,
again.
true.
I got no complaints. Life is good.
But yeah. I'm happy to be finally moved, finally pretty much done.
Every time I
I
go
need
to
to
your
be off so I can come visit.
Yeah, for real, dude.
every time I go
You're
to
not far now.
your spot now, Scott, I drive past this shopping district, and I always think about this old like cafe spot back in the day called the Clay Cafe.
What shopping
I
district?
remember the Clay Cafe.
Oh, you did.
I think I played there once,
Okay.
like acoustic.
I thought you'd been around here long enough. To
Which
know that,
shopping district, Jason? Why are
It's
you
so-
calling it a
little
shopping district? They're all
joint-
strip malls.
It is a strip mall.
aesthetically pleasing strip malls, you would say, along New Hope Road, but
Yeah,
Oh, the-
it's got like
the one
a
that's got
grill
the
works in it
subway
now.
in it.
that's the one
N-
actually.
That's the
Isn't
one.
it past? Okay. You're not
coming
talking the
from
one that's like
Gastonia,
right
you have
next
to
to my
pass
neighborhood.
about New Hope to get to you.
Yeah.
If you
it's
go the way
one-
I go to your house, I don't ever cross
You don't
paths
have
with
to.
it. I just go
No,
down
because you
Tit,
scoot
not Titman,
straight.
Lowell Bethesda.
Tit man. Yeah, I take a little bit
Some
this
dude died in that road not too
off
long ago.
85.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
It's just a random thought. But yeah, I was thinking about the Clay Cafe,
The
Yeah, that was a
Clay
cool little spot.
Cafe.
a vintage 2000s era coffee shop with clay
That
pottery.
unfortunately shut down like most good things. I mean, speaking of coffee shops that basically shut down, the Human Bean, which was like I was so excited about.
They just changed. Like they just
No, it's not the
changed
same.
for
It's not the
whatever
same.
reason. Like it's the
so
same
dumb.
owners.
They got bought out by some bigger company, I think.
Oh, that makes more
'Cause I-
sense. Because
I
we
looked it
asked,
up.
like when we went there, we're like, "Hold on, what is Canal Coffee?" And they're like, "Oh, we're the
Yeah.
same." I was like,
It's
"No, you're
terrible.
not. I want
No.
want the chocolate covered espresso bean.
It is
Yeah,
a,
give me my bean.
it is a
no more bean.
terrible name for
I
a
have to
coffee
buy my own
shop.
now.
Kano coffee.
Kano coffee.
Put them on my
Kano
own coffee
coffee.
cups."
Like,
Yeah, for real. And what sucks is you can't find those specific ones that have like the swirlies that it had. So for those that don't know, in the South there's a coffee chain called the Human Bean,
Was
and it basically is like just drive through. They don't have like an inside space. You just drive through, and like their coffee is really good. And they would always put a chocolate covered espresso bean
They
on every
would.
single coffee that you got.
that's why they went out of business.
And it was like it wasn't your normal looking one where it's
Bean
just like straight chocolate, like milk chocolate on top. It's like a brown and white like mix. I don't know. It hit different. and now it's just gone.
Now it's just
it's
coffee.
gone. They've completely changed their menu. All the drinks we liked are gone. I mean, they had this.
I get the cold brew with cold foam.
We used to get the snowy mocha, which was like a white chocolate mocha that was real good.
That
They
sounds
had
like a
Mexi
winter drink.
mocha.
I'm sure it'll come back.
It won't come back. It was a all the time menu item, all the time. Same with the Mexi mocha. The Mexi mocha is like a spicy mocha
The
drink. It
Mexi
was real good.
mocha.
That's
That's what Ashley used to get all the time.
Or a
Gone
wrestler.
That's true. The lucha mocha, but
Lucha,
yeah, it's just
lucha.
it's sad, man. Everything
Yeah,
I
they
love
still
goes
have
away.
the maple waffle breakfast sandwich.
I still haven't had food there yet, but
I
I,
get the
went
maple
there at
waffle
the new
breakfast
place.
sandwich. It's egg,
I got the
it's sausage, and it's waffles with maple syrup in them.
It's probably good.
It's
You're
quite
right.
I just-
delightful. There's no cheese. That's my only gripe.
Also,
yeah, they
private,
should have cheese.
private house back here. I'm looking at Google
Where?
Maps now. I'm doing some like. There's a
Doing some recon?
Yeah, there's like a if you make a right out where Scott lives and keeps going, there's a dead end, but it's not a dead end. There's actually a house like way the fuck back.
Is it like an expensive looking house?
It's a couple houses. No, actually, kind of regular size. Really
I don't know. I've never kept going. We keep trying to find like a side road or something, so we can avoid like making a left turn onto New Hope because it's always so fucking busy there. But
Ain't happening,
not
Chief.
to be, not
Ain't
to
happening,
be.
Chief. My neighborhood only
It's
has
real
those
sad,
two
but-
entrances and exits.
Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, we're happy here though. The house is pretty sweet. Like this whole house is like wired up with all like smart everything.
Oh, wow.
So like this is the first time I've had to deal with like a smart thermostat.
Oh,
That shit-
see,
got, like-
we learned with ours that the smart thermostat only controls the bottom floor.
Oh, we have one for each floor.
We have a
Here.
normal thermostat on the top floor that I have to switch in between off, on, or cool,
That's so
or
weird.
heat
Why
off.
did
or
they
cool.
only do it on one of them?
I don't know, man. But we've got AT&T fiber, so I don't care.
Yep, same.
Which
That
they're
was the
spreading
dream for me.
They're spreading that through our sectional below because there's signs
Really?
everywhere, and Duke Power's been up in the buckets for the past week and a half.
Man. Yeah, I was so happy to have fiber again. Ugh, it's amazing. Oh, and this entire house is wired with like a network. So every single room has an Ethernet plug, so you can plug direct in on all your computers or everything everywhere.
You're living in that
Same-
Disney made for Disney movies smart house.
Is insane.
Granted-
Be
Like
careful, Peggy Bundy's going to take over.
our TV had like already had an Ethernet cable like strung up above the fireplace that we just plug the TVs in everywhere. Like
Man.
Granted,
It's
there's
insane.
there's an Ethernet cable port right over here that I just run downstairs into the Wi-Fi or the router or whatever if I care that much about.
But
having-
can you bake a pizza in your oven?
No, I can't. But I shouldn't be eating pizza anyway. At all. I'm telling you.
I can run an Ethernet cable, but I can't bake a pizza.
No.
You want macaroni and cheese baked? Not happening. We're microwaving
These are
that.
I don't know,
Woo,
bitch.
boy.
You out of luck.
These are two things I shouldn't be eating
Oh,
at all.
Lactose
dude.
intolerant suddenly?
Oh, yeah, I've always been. But it works out perfectly because, like, I mean, the duality of Jason is that I don't really give a shit about food, but I have such a high metabolism that I get so hungry that I shut down. So I'm
Your
constantly
metabolism's high because you feed your body once.
No, I ate like
So it's like,
twice a day.
gotta burn through all this right now. It's going to be
Right
gone
now.
before 24 hours.
I can eat in the morning, but I don't know. It's just food. It's one of those things where it's like, all right, you gotta do
This
it.
is just food. I got
just
a
what-
hot
it's
plate.
just how I
I'm
live.
safe.
Yeah, I got a hot plate. I can heat things up here and there.
Yeah, it's food.
By the time it's done, I am starving because I've been waiting 4 hours for me to heat up some mac and cheese in it. But you know,
Dude, I can't.
it does the
I'm
job.
trying to make mac and cheese.
Jason takes
once.
a cardboard box and some aluminum foil, makes a convection oven for the outside.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
You know what you need to do? Just buy a grill.
Ooh. Wait, so do I.
No, like an outside grill, like a propane grill or like a charcoal grill.
You can't have those in most
you could
apartment
actually, like-
complexes anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
They don't.
You're not allowed to have one out back?
They don't allow them in most apartment complexes because you have to have them so far away from the
See,
siding.
Yeah,
But he's not in an apartment complex. It's more of like a. It's almost like townhouses, kind of.
I need to be transparent about one thing when it comes to where I live at. I love this place, love this apartment. Real lucky guy, but my landlord's a cool guy too. I'm not throwing him in the bus, but he's an odd cat. I don't really talk to him. He doesn't really talk to. He's just a very
Does he like live in the complex too, or he just
correct.
stops
yeah,
by?
like on the.
Oh, he lives in the
opposite end.
complex.
He's not a bad dude or anything.
He has
but
his
he's just
own
like,
townhouse.
So you could go like knock on the door and be like, "Homie, can I get a stove?"
And he's going to be like, your rent's going to stay the same because this is covered under renters.
Right.
But
This
Jason
is a
refuses
basic
to believe us.
human necessity. Like I don't understand how neither one of you adult males in your 30s don't walk down to the end of the fucking unit and be like, "Yo, our stove hasn't worked for a year and a fucking half. Can we get a stove?"
It's
Like, we're paying you rent.
It's only because Zach's paranoid about it. If it was me, I would have like done it like a year.
What's he? Does he really think he's gonna raise the rent because you asked for a stove?
Guess so. But
That
yeah,
is
Gonna
the
raise the rent
stupidest shit
'cause
I've
you
ever
thought you guys
heard.
broke it when you move out.
Right. Like, you're gonna get fucking hit when you move out because he's gonna be like, oh, they fucked up this stove and didn't tell me about it. Like, maybe bring that up. Approach it differently. Say, listen, I think it'd be better if we let him know now rather than when we move out and he like charges you for this fucking stove thinking
Or just
you
have
did something
Zach
to
listen to this episode and Scott and I will tell him.
it. Right.
I wish I had you guys as passion.
Zach,
for
if you're
food.
listening right now,
Listen
Guys,
close, Zach. It is covered
Listen close.
with your rent with these appliances.
you pay rent, and also it is a basic human necessity in a house that you're paying for to have a stove and some way to heat up food. You are not going to get in trouble by Mr. Big Bad Landlord for getting a new stove.
Remember-
Unless
or
he
even a
finds
new
out you were
used
making
stove.
pottery in it.
Or just having someone come in and repair the current stove.
That's
like,
not enough. You could not make a kiln out of your basic oven. You can dry out Play-Doh. How about that? Does that work?
oh, God.
I just make slop. You know,
What
I
does
just
that
think
have to
like
do with not having a working oven?
Yeah.
The irony of me, I had an oven for like 5 years. I used it once, so I guess it's also kind of the funny part to me.
All right, like, you eat weird. But what does Zach eat? Does he like eat fast food every day, or does he like
crock
eat out
pots.
every single day?
No, DoorDash primarily, but he cooks a little bit.
Oh, God. He could have
Yeah.
bought
What is
his
he
own
cooking?
oven with
The hot
DoorDash.
pot? Yeah, for real.
For the record, I've never used DoorDash in my entire life.
No, you've just eaten someone else's. We know. We've all heard that story. If not, go back a few
Yeah.
episodes.
Go back a few,
I
yeah.
cannot believe
Jason's
Look for the
mystery
episode
burrito.
with the mystery burrito.
I cannot
episode.
believe how
Real
boring.
banger.
Also, like I watched my dad. I've watched my dad have two meltdowns. They're both food related. I realize, but I still think about how boring.
He said, I guess the apple does fall far from the tree. Your dad's real passionate about food, and you're like, I don't even give a
It's like,
fuck
just
about
give me
having a
some
stove in my
gruel and
house.
water, and I'll eat it once a day.
He's just real weird. Like
Just give me some cold hot dogs and ginger ale. We're fine. let's do this shit.
Just give me a
I'll put it
bland
to you.
chicken burrito
on
on the doorstep,
dude.
and a Mountain
What
Dew.
it was the most white man's burrito I've ever eaten in my entire life. I'll never forget it. Hi, can I get one burrito? Yeah, what do you want in
Feel
your
free
burrito?
to go back a few episodes. Jason's mystery
chicken?
burrito.
Yep.
Chicken, that rice
Oh
that
my
has
God,
cilantro in it, and nothing fucking else. Okay, I think. No, it's just like my parents have this weird thing. They're moral in weird ways where like they would dead ass like go on Facebook and say somebody left a burrito on our staircase, and if it's anybody's burrito, let us know and come get it. While meanwhile, like 99% of the public,
They're probably on the Nextdoor app like that. I think it's called Nextdoor, isn't it?
Yeah,
Where it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the neighborhoods
Yeah.
together. Like,
you should get on
Hi.
yours. You should get on yours.
Hi, everybody.
Michelle's on
Who,
ours.
Jason?
No, I'm saying you, Scott. Get
Oh,
on
me?
your
Me?
neighborhoods.
I don't know.
No, I don't think
I'm
they've
on
got
the-
one for you, Jason.
So I've got a Ring camera, and I'm already in that neighborhood. So like
We
anytime
don't
there's
have
like
that. And I,
oh man,
as someone who works on
It's-
other people's things, change the fucking tune. No. I'm talking like when you approach one and you get the
oh mine doesn't do that. I have that
every
shit shut
time you
off.
come in and out of a house working on a water heater, you're just like, all right, just collect
like, just
everything and
fucking
come in
shut
one
it off,
more
bro.
time. I am not
Shut
listening
it
to
off,
the Twitter
bro.
bird.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. I have it notify me when there's someone coming to the door, but it doesn't make any noise at all.
Now-
because that's obnoxious.
The people across the street from us, they have one that they can change the tone. And Halloween, it really fucked with trick or treaters. It was great. They rang the doorbell, and it came back going trick or treat, and you see people step back like, no, that's my line. And then Michelle and I are sitting at the end of our driveway because that's apparently what everyone does in the neighborhood for Halloween is sit at the
Yeah.
end, so you don't have to worry about kids walking through your yard. And
Oh, yeah.
we started having to yell across the street before people get there. We're like, they're not home. Don't ring their doorbell anymore.
I think honestly, I wonder if I can change mine because I'm just gonna make it a loud ass scream.
Who the fuck is this
For Halloween.
doing there?
Get the screaming goat.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be
Nah,
so
you gotta
dope.
get La Cucaracha, like from New Girl.
That's true. That'd be good too. I wonder if you can change it. Let me see. I bet there's a way to. This thing's nuts though. Like whenever I first set it up, you have to like set your perimeter.
Jeez.
And like I had it set way too fucking wide, so every car that would go by, I'd get like a notification like someone is near your house.
Hell yeah.
Like, oh no, it was too much. It was far too
I'm
much.
glad I haven't put one in. We have the ability to put one in. I just don't want to.
It's nice to have with like Amazon deliveries and shit.
I have a dog. She
Smart
hurts
people have
every
dumb
one of
homes.
everything.
All that shit I like schizo Jason time. All that shit is
There we
so
go.
weird
There we
to
go.
me.
Here we go.
It's like it all. Well, first
Jason
off,
about to put his aluminum hat on.
a
Here
little
we go.
bit. It's just like first off, all of the those rings things, like they'll snitch on you. Like they have police can just look at all the information on them without a warrant. Sus. Like it's just weird. I don't know what it
No,
should.
they still need.
Well,
a
I mean, it's not
warrant.
me they're looking at. It's everybody else. So I don't give a
Yeah,
shit. Go
it's
on.
protecting my packages.
Right. I'm making sure my shit don't get stolen. I mean, we're in a pretty safe neighborhood so far.
Oh,
It's been pretty simple.
I mean, I left my new lawnmower outside while I was letting the battery charge today.
See- Dude, I was just talking to Jason.
Segue.
Did you get an electric lawnmower too?
Literally today.
Dude, I have one coming tomorrow.
Like,
What kind did you get?
A Ryobi, 40
I don't know
volt,
what that is.
brushless.
Dude, I got a Greenwise 40 volt brushless as well.
Nice.
Pretty psyched.
Let me know if your battery holds up to 48 minutes of constant use or not.
Yeah.
Mine is actually supposed to hold up to 45 minutes of constant use.
Yeah,
not.
good luck. Don't let your yard get too tall, or it will not be 48 minutes of constant use.
Really?
I learned that today with mine. I was like, God, this is a jungle.
How far did you get?
Oh, I got majority done.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
luckily, it uses the same battery as my Ryobi weed eater.
Dude, I got a Greenwise weed eater too.
Smart. You got to use the same battery on the big ones.
Same one. The thing that sucks though is
Straight
the weeder has a weaker battery. It's just a 2 AH.
Okay.
And the lawnmower is a 4, but I could probably use it still. But I'm
it'll
thinking about
still
just
work.
buying another battery.
Yeah. I thought about getting a bigger version. I thought about getting the self-propelled one. I was like, nah, I'm good. And then as I'm pushing
it-
it,
it's
through
not
the
hard to
fucking
push it
jungle,
all,
I was
is
like,
it?
I should have got the self-propelled.
Yeah, my yard is not even tall at all yet.
Oh, mine was
I
because of
just
all
have,
this
like, weeds
rain
and shit.
recently and how I haven't had a lawnmower.
Yeah, we got that Bermuda grass, so it's still brown, but it's starting to come up green a little bit now.
Man, yours is super late to the game.
I know.
Mine
It's
is
most of our
clover
neighborhood
and
too.
crabgrass, so
Oh, dude, I am.
That's right.
I'm killing all the weeds.
I'm not putting shit into a rental property, friend.
I didn't last time, but this time I'm going to just so it like looks nice because we plan on being here for a little while.
I'm in between two houses. One pays people to make their yard look beautiful and green. The people next door are constantly digging.
Whoa, what?
I don't know.
What are they looking for?
No, like so since they moved in like not even a month after us. So
Yeah.
they've been in the neighborhood almost as long as we have, but they're owners. We're renters. So constantly hearing the table saw in the garage and hammering and nail guns and shit like that. I'm like, yo, are you just renovating this entire fucking house or what? Like, we only see them coming in and out, working on shit outside. They
probably are.
They've got 2 dogs and a cat that goes inside and outside. That's all I got. And then one day I was looking outside and they were digging like this shallow trench off their driveway through the front yard. I was like, I bet I know what that is and you're doing it wrong.
French drain.
Yeah, and they did it wrong because it only went through the front of the house. It didn't round the corner to catch the natural drain. They just stopped, so it still
As it would
pulls
come
up.
down.
Still pulls
That's
up.
stupid.
Well, now down both sides of their house, they're like planting small trees or something. Then they're planting shit in the backyard. They got like a raised bed garden out back there
Nice.
with what looks like ski resort safety netting to keep you on the correct course
I know
around the
exactly what you're
house
talking about.
or around the backyard.
What the fuck are they doing?
Fuck if I
Come
know.
on
dude.
over here.
I don't even know if they have furniture. I think they're just building everything as they go.
They started with the outside and they're
Fair.
working their way in.
Well,
Sourcing?
it's been a combination of the two, depending on the weather. But like, I guess they were digging, and then they realized they might hit something.
511, baby.
So they finally,
Oh my God.
811.
811.
It's 811. We have to be in touch with them every once in a while.
Dig. Don't call.
So
before
all of
you
a
dig.
sudden, like around our
call
little
before you dig.
internet box in the front yards, and then through their yard is a bunch of orange markings and the flags dropped. And Michelle's like, "There's orange paint in our yard." I said, "It'll wash away. It washes away all the time." She's like,
Yeah.
"They're painting our yard." I was like, "Yeah, so the neighbors know not to dig, or they fucked up our internet, and then we might have neighborly issues."
Yeah, true. I'd rather have a little orange stripey in my yard.
Yeah. Well, I
For
got
safety stripe.
worried when they were digging that half-assed French drain system,
Yeah.
where the worst part is all they did was put the graded part next to the driveway, and then they
Yeah.
ran the corrugated that's wrapped just straight across and didn't put another one at the other end. I'm like, what? Where is this going? It's staying in your yard. It's literally
It was
just going
just
to
a
stay
waste
here.
of money. Like, watch a fucking YouTube video, bro. It's not hard.
It's their yard.
I
I'm
think
not
about
putting any money into mine.
I think about the level of schizoactivity that it seems that homeowners sometimes engage in, and it gives me hope in my life. I'm a pretty normal guy, especially by certain metrics. But it's just like, if I had a house, I wouldn't be digging in the yard. It's like, there's no fucking gold there, you dipshit. It's a track-built neighborhood. But it's just like,
I mean,
what the
they're putting shrubbery and stuff out. They're beautifying the
Shrubbery.
front yard.
Yeah. So let me tell you, our neighbors.
Tell me about your neighbors.
So,
You got good neighbors,
they're
Scott?
not. Let me.
Does somebody live in the house beside you?
All right. So I don't think that anyone lives beside
'Cause
me.
I
There's
should-
a guy that comes and does maintenance every once in a
Uh-huh.
while. I've seen him cut the lawn one time in like the almost, I don't know. We haven't been here quite a month yet, but
'Cause-
I've only seen him one time. I said, "What's up?" And that was it.
Jared, the first time I showed up to Scott's house, I showed up to the wrong house. I started banging on
He
the
did.
door and hitting the ring.
He
But
did.
thankfully, nobody lived there.
Yeah. All right. So when we first moved in, the only thing we didn't like were the neighbors straight across the street from us had this nasty looking fucking big wheel Jeep
Yeah, with
that
the
had like a
flat
flat tire.
tires.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like this Jeep, though, but that's just me. He doesn't like a Jeep.
I will never.
Some
So
people.
the first day we were there,
Scott doesn't.
or no, it was second day. Second day we were here. They were just like sitting out
Fixing it.
in their rocking chairs in the front, like this old looking like hillbilly looking guy, like mega like ZZ Top beard, wearing like a trucker cap. Sitting
Scott, you
out
ain't
there,
Concord
about,
anymore, brother.
about to ride
Welcome
his
back to
dirt
Gangsta
bikes
Man.
or something.
You
About to
ain't
ride
Con-
dirt bikes around the neighborhood or something like that.
brother. Back
Yeah, so
I guess. It seems like a nice neighborhood. I'm not sure where the shitty Jeep was there to begin with. But hey.
4 days later, I'm looking outside and there's this giant trailer, like flatbed trailer, and they're loading the Jeep up on it. I'm like, oh shit, maybe they're gonna fix the Jeep. Like they're gonna like finally fix the flat tire or
sell it
something,
for scrap.
or sell it or something. So I thought nothing of it. Next day, big fucking U-Haul truck pulls up. I was like, oh my god, my prayers are answered.
4 days into it.
2 days later, they were gone, and we have no neighbors across the street right now.
Nice.
So, I think it's a rental property or something. But yeah, nobody's moved back in yet. Dominion just came today and shut the gas off, and
I think
We
the
home
only
free.
rental that I know of is the one that just moved out across the street from us. I think everyone else
We have-
around us is owners.
we have a mixture too. Oh, I will never forget. So the first day that we came here, when we got the keys, we are about to pull in our driveway, and they had 3 boys, like one maybe like 3 years old, one maybe like 8, and one probably like 12 or 13 at least, a bigger one. So the bigger one is pushing this little one on this little 4-wheel, like, I don't know. It kind of looks like one of the, I don't even know how to describe it. It's one of those like ride-on things, kind of. And he's pushing him like full fucking speed down the sidewalk and then hits a bump and the kid fucking face plants like on the sidewalk.
I would have died.
This is literally as we pull in our driveway for the first time. I wish, dude. I wish I had my ring set up because it would fucking record that shit. I'm dying in the car. The kid gets up. I think he was more embarrassed than anything and gets up and like gets back on the thing and slowly kind of like wheels away by himself. And like the older kid's like staring at us like, oh shit, did you guys like just see that? And I'm dead. And then the car just laughing. Like that kid just fucking, the kid didn't even cry. Like I was impressed with that. That was the most impressive thing to me because I would have been balling. Like he face planted hard.
I ain't gonna cry for my brother, man.
It was so good. That was day one. I'm like, what the fuck are we in for here?
It's a vibe. You know, you're near a Waffle House.
We are near a Waffle House.
Yeah, one of the nicer
We're near
ones.
a Bahanglaise. Is it a nicer one?
No one's
Yeah.
nobody's been murdered
the
at it.
nicer
So
ones.
by default. So you have a virgin Waffle House, which is good.
It's not that virgin. It's pretty old.
Well, no,
You're
it's
just
does
in
look
this.
old.
You're just in the Belmont, Gastonia section of this area.
the definition of a virgin Waffle House is one where someone is one where someone hasn't been murdered in the parking lot. That's what I'm trying to say. The one near the hospital, multiple murders in that one. The one down in West Franklin, pretty sure a few murders there too. But as long as there hasn't been any bang bang shoot 'em
I always
ups,
forget about the
it's
one on
Waffle
West
House.
Franklin.
I've been there once.
Yeah.
It's newer technically, but also a little murdery. So, but
That's that
you know,
section.
it is what it is.
You also will occasionally get Ro's barbecue in the drive or in the parking lot of that Exxon.
So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do the food truck there.
yes, and what,
Periodically throughout
what
the week.
I want to bring up
at
that-
the end of what is it, Market Street? I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
right
so-
there across from Bethesda.
right near the
Church.
food line. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is my favorite gas. No, that's my second favorite gas station in the area. It's one I always go to get gas at. Fun fact: across from it, some guy got murdered at that gas station. I don't go to that gas station. Got murdered a while back in the parking lot. I have a thing about not going to gas stations where someone's got murdered at it. I kind of put like an X in that gas station. Never go back. Just a personal thing. But yeah, that is always my favorite. Second favorite gas station. My other favorite gas station is deeper, closer to the golf course in Gaston County. I'm a bit of a
Well, listen, I'm
Tier
real
list.
happy that I'm in a murder-free zone. So that's a plus.
I wouldn't go that far. This is Gastonia. There's some murder somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh God.
It's just funny. It's got being 10 minutes from me or less. We're buds again.
yeah, it's pretty close.
Playing some songs. I wasn't kidding when I said the last time I visited you in Concord, like, I'm never coming back. So.
Yep, and he didn't. He kept his word
I'm never coming back.
until I moved back to
Nothing
Gastonia.
personal. I'm not coming back.
But yeah, it was a pretty decent move. It just lasted forever. It felt like you don't realize how much shit you have, man.
It doesn't look like you guys
you
had a lot of
Scott,
shit
we've
either.
accumulated more shit now that we've moved into a bigger space. So I am
Yeah.
dreading another move.
It gets worse. It gets so much worse. That's why it's like it just makes sense to literally stay in the rental house you're in until you're ready to buy a house, and then it's just one. And go ahead and save up like an epic ass ton of money to just hire movers next time too.
I gotta save up
'Cause
money
it's
for a
worth it.
wedding. I can't move.
Yeah, when do you know when you're gonna have the wedding yet? Or haven't decided?
2024.
2024.
Let's go.
That's all I got for you.
Are you gonna do
guys.
like an October wedding?
I hope not,
No,
but I
You
don't
wanna
know.
do,
We,
like,
we haven't
summer
decided.
style?
We haven't decided the time of year yet.
Who, what, where, when?
We've
How?
got a guest list going.
Oh boy.
It's not finalized. We started a guest list to kind of get an idea of a head count, counting people's kids
Yeah,
coming, because kids,
because kids,
people got them.
they do, and they're everywhere.
You know, all three of my sister's kids will be a part of it.
Yeah, that's a lot of kids.
Where you have the wedding at?
A venue of our choosing.
go.
We have
A venue.
looking at a
Kinda-
few, as long as they're not barns, farms, or the combination of the two. We're not
Barnes
looking
and
at
I'm
those.
giving you a virtual high five for that.
Now, no. I went to a really nice wedding a while back at a barn. Well, it wasn't a barn. It was a farm. It was a nice farm.
You've met Michelle. Nothing of her screams, I want to be married at a barn.
No.
But this was open bar. Is what I'm trying to get at. Which
Oh, we're not going to be open bar. But we're also not going to be at a barn or farm.
because like it's nice. It's nice. Like I've been to. As long as it's not dry.
You gonna do it at Luray?
No. I've already been to one.
Okay.
It's a nice place. It's a nice little area.
It is.
It is
Yeah.
not for us. It's
No.
not for us.
I think it's just too pricey for like what it is too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's gone up since our friends got married there.
Oh, guaranteed.
Because when they got married,
Guaranteed.
they were still fairly new.
Yeah. That was a while back. Gosh.
Yeah.
2016?
I don't know.
Has it been that
They're
long?
on
Oh.
kid number 3 now.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is,
so
you
many
know.
kids. So many kids.
Says
Who's
the guy
got
with 2.
speaking?
Johnny.
Johnny's got they got a 3rd on the way.
Really?
Yeah, man.
You really don't do Facebook.
No. Do you?
Yeah, mostly you put funny things on Jeff's page.
I just.
Johnny's been
mostly just
dropping
read
lows, having
Facebook
kids,
groups.
fucking it up. Last time I saw him, he was at the Witch Motel show, just hanging out.
Oh, which motel?
Yeah, he should.
That's cool. He still
I
gets
thought
out
he
to
was
shows. So.
saying
I was like-
which motel show was that?
Oh, sorry.
Which motel show?
Motel.
No, but we were doing the other spelling of which. We thought you were questioning
Yeah,
which
that was
motel
the-
show
which
you
motel?
saw him.
I saw him
at.
at which motel show was that?
Whoops. But the last wedding I went to was fire. I was drinking. It was lit.
Was that the most recent one?
Yeah, it was
The album
Daniel.
release?
Alicia. Oh no, weddings, shows. No, this Witch Motel thing. It was at the Rooster. Too much stuff going on. Yeah, it was a show. I don't know what to really say.
But was it for the new
Alright.
album? Is what I'm asking.
Not technically, no. I think they're playing. The album came out. They're playing a show June-ish. I think that's the
Okay.
Marvel show. So the answer is no.
Wow.
No. It was a show.
No. Got it.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Find Which Motel on Spotify.
Which
My hands
motel?
feel bad. Hands like plastic.
I don't know, dude.
Sorry.
Probably from that mic cover.
Yeah, it's fucking big. Gross. God damn it.
That's true. That's true. Well, I guess that's pretty much all that's gone on in the past. Like
We're back again for
month.
the third
We're
time.
back.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it anymore. I'm tired of telling
No,
people we're back.
that's why I didn't even say that. Like we're back because it's
No.
obvious we are, and also like
We already
this
said we
time.
were coming
I mean,
back.
we had a good reason.
Yeah.
I just
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really have
Vacations,
my
moving.
room set up. Yeah, vacation, moving, getting internet, getting like my room
like-
set up again. It's been
I got-
it's been a month, man.
Even though you've got gigabyte internet, somehow you're the lowest quality video.
Not
out
on
of
mine.
videos. Oh really?
On mine, it's-
actually,
it's
Jason,
8-bit
you're
Jason.
the lowest quality.
Damn
yeah.
it.
Oh, I have like 1-bit Jason right
Maybe
now.
you should plug it into that Ethernet port that you have.
Yeah,
Bingo.
I used to have. I don't have my Ethernet cables anymore. I don't have my tools for cutting. Ethernet
It's like
cables.
there's stores that don't provide
I
those.
don't
Dude, Amazon Ethernet cables, I got 6 of them for like $10. So
Oh, they've gone back
it's a-
down.
it's an option.
Yeah, most people
Yeah.
are wireless
Oh, yeah,
again.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just like during like COVID, like wire prices
Oh.
went to the fucking woo.
Well, everything went up, but
That's
no,
because
I got
everyone was
I got like a 6-pack.
switching to work from home, so they're like, "Fuck it, cash in."
Yep,
Inshallah.
that's right.
I have one bit of plumbing related news though, actually.
Oh boy!
Oh,
I
I've been
don't.
waiting with bated breath to hear your plumbing related news.
I changed out. I broke the chain on the little like flicky thing on the toilet, so I fixed that and replaced the flap inside of the toilet. Let's fucking go. I did.
Wow.
That's all.
Look at
I
you.
learned.
You
I
could
feel
be a
like-
service.
I feel like
plumber
we're
for Morse
becoming like-
Jenkins.
We're a repair podcast now.
Just
Repair
like
and
Jason
lawn
did.
work.
I've learned a lot
That's
about
true.
toilets. Yeah, fixed it. you know.
I picked up disc golf recently.
Nice. I actually really like
Oh.
this golf. Terrible at it was fun. It's an excuse to
I've
drink.
been getting into that with Ty and Floyd and our buddy Josh.
Floyd?
No, not that Floyd. Not building
Okay, different
tables
Floyd.
Floyd.
Okay, different Floyd.
Carpentry Floyd.
I didn't know that there was more than one Floyd.
No,
in
this one,
Madison
it's his
County.
first name is Floyd. Not his last name is Floyd.
I never got into the disc golf.
It's not bad.
I don't know.
I the first time I ever tried it, I went to visit Ty when he was still at Western Carolina, and it was the weekend of St. Patrick's Day, and your boy only had one goal in mind, and that was to be drunk through the weekend. So that Friday, when we woke up, he goes, "We're going to go play disc golf first." I was like, "Who is this we, and why do we have to do it?"
Yeah.
Because at the same time, we both opened Guinnesses to start the day because it was St. Patrick's Day. And so we get up to the first hole. They hand me a disc, like, just throw one, see how you feel. Threw that thing and went like fucking into the ground. I was like, you know what? I'm going back to drinking.
It's not for me.
Never picked up disc golf again. Then Ty and Floyd started playing because there's a course right next to Warlick Academy. Right there in Ranlow. Yeah. Anyways, so there's a little 9-hole course that we play on. It's very beginner friendly. I've improved over the past couple weeks of playing.
So you haven't played the Goat Island one yet?
Nope, have not gone to
I've
Goat
been there.
Island yet.
It's where I saw my first
eventually.
mosquito swarm cloud. It's a vibe.
That's
seen
the
it?
main reason I don't want to go to Goat Island, because
You ever seen
that
a- you-
place does not drain out.
It's real swampy.
You ever seen a swarm of mosquitoes?
I just go there because Floyd
Crazy.
Blackies is there.
Yeah.
I go for the coffee and ice cream. That's about it.
The bakery is in Mooresville. Not Mooresville.
Yeah. No, it's
What's the
McAdenville.
Christmas town?
McAdenville.
McAdenville.
Right next to the record store, actually.
Yeah, right next to
I played
and
disc
Terra
golf.
Mia, little Italian eatery.
Oh, is it good?
Don't know.
Scout.
They were closed the day we were going because it was Easter.
Oh, lame.
Scout. Yeah, we should do some Saturdays, Scout. We should go to what's the place?
Record store? Coffee shop?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Coffee shop record store?
There's
I was
also
gonna say-
Two Scoops, the ice cream place, right next to the Spruce Goose ice cream place. Why
Ice
Two
cream
Scoops
lot of ice
decided to
cream.
put theirs right next to another one, I don't know. Especially
Ice
considering
cream. This is ice
Spruce
cream related.
Goose.
Spruce Goose.
Spruce Goose is connected with Holy Angels, so like their money goes to a charity. So I have no idea what Two Scoops was thinking, but they're there.
Scott, did you go to the ice cream spot in Concord that made me cry before you left?
What?
But I had the
Percentile, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember the last time we went there. We were more like going to the taco place.
Oh.
We went there like 2 or 3 times before we moved.
Stop.
Best
Scott.
tacos for life.
Ice cream ever had.
If you're gonna say something about Tijuana Flats, I'm gonna cry. Go ahead.
There is one.
Where? It's in Florida.
It's up in Pineville.
What?
It's a brand new sign attached to the road signs up
Oh, I
there
forgot
near
about
like the
Tijuana
Ballantyne
Flats.
area.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I saw it the
It's-
other
it's
day
all
going
coming
to a
true.
job. I was like, hold on, that's new. Tijuana Flats.
Oh my god. Yep. Oh nope. It says permanently closed.
Motherfucker. Why would they put up a brand new sign?
It says Conlin Circle. Yeah, 28277 or 28277. That's Ballantyne, like Pineville area.
I forgot we had a Tijuana Flats station now.
I didn't.
One.
I had
Had.
2 of them that shut down on me. 2.
Keyword had.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was one in Gastonia.
It was
Mm-hmm.
fantastic.
Then I moved to Concord. I was like, holy shit, I'm near the Tijuana Flats. And that motherfucker shut down within a year of us moving there.
You know,
I'm still so bitter.
for a chain restaurant, it was still banging. It was very good. I have
was so good.
I don't
Yes,
even
that
believe
place.
it's a chain. It's too good to be a chain restaurant.
Nothing wrong with chain
No,
restaurants.
there are none in North Carolina anymore.
Oof.
Then you're going to need to start going to
Minecraft oof
Viva
sound.
Tequis on Main Street,
Yeah.
Gastonia.
Yeah, it's
Could
just-
go to good old
they don't.
tequilas.
They're not gonna have that good ass hot sauce bar though. You know.
I mean,
that's what
that's
I go
fair.
for.
but it's across the street from Disc Traders because I'm going to get you into disc golf. Boom.
I'm not getting into disc golf. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it ain't happening. I'm just not a disc golf fan. I'm just
Scott, you live right beside some pretty banging restaurants that you might not be aware of. The biggest one,
like what?
Waffle
where are
House.
you? The last time
It's
I went
a
to
virgin
Waffle
Waffle
House,
House.
it's a virgin Waffle House. I can't do Waffle House anymore. That place fucked me up. You live
So
right beside.
is Gia good?
Oh yeah. Oh, Gia's great. But
Okay.
El Patron, man. If you want Mexican food,
El Patron. Okay. All right.
baby. Good
El
shit.
Patron.
Is that
What
the one
about-
near the Food Line?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food line.
Okay.
Right beside it.
Okay, so that's good.
I've heard good
Cool.
things about
Good to
that
know.
one.
What about? I'm near a grill. It's called Grill Works or something.
I've never been there.
It's like in the plaza right next to my. They have like a nice little outdoor seating area and shit. I don't know.
Haven't tried
It
it.
looked kind of cool. I don't know.
Don't go to Rancho, whatever it is, right there across the street from my neighborhood entrance. Right there behind what used to be Hillbillies.
Rancho Viejo.
Yeah. I heard not good things. So
All right.
maybe
We're
avoid
gonna
that
skip
one.
that one. We're gonna skip that one.
Eventually, I'll be able to tell you about Terra Mia whenever Michelle and I have time off together. So we can go there.
Terra Mia, McCanville. Maybe I'll go there this weekend. I know exactly where that is. That's literally right
Yeah, it's
by the
right
record
in
store,
that
too.
same section as the record store, Floyd and Backey's Bakery, Two Scoops.
It looks fancy AF.
Yeah. You're near Simonetti's. No, you're not.
Have they
You still have to drive
gotten
over
better?
Old
Do what?
Cincinnati's.
Have they gotten better? Because the last time I went there, they had new management and it was ass.
They were never bad for us.
When's the last time you've been there?
A couple months.
Oh, okay.
I think we
Well,
went.
I'll
I
try
think we
them
went
again.
around our anniversary, so December.
I'll try them again. But I don't know, man. The last time I went, I was real disappointed because like it had just like changed management because the original guy that owned it was from like New York,
Dave
or something,
Simonetti?
and he
I
sold
don't
the
think
place
his
to
first name is
somebody
Dave or
else.
his last name is Simonetti.
Listen, you could have told me that. I'd be like, yeah, that's right, that's right.
I just wanted to clear the air so people didn't think.
Hi, my name's Dave Simonetti.
I'm Dave.
What do you
Simonetti.
have?
Can I get a portobello mushroom sandwich, please?
Yeah,
Get out.
They used to have the best pizza sauce I've ever had. And they had like chunks of like basil and tomato in it. Oh, it was so good.
So you know that vacant lot that I guess was a park in downtown Gastonia that had the spinning metal tree thing and a couple benches.
Yes.
That's what classified
Yes.
it as a park. It's no longer a park. It's now buildings
now?
that they are building, and one of them is going to be a deli style bagel place.
I'm here for it.
Yep. So
You know, there's a bagel place north of Best Buy. I don't know if it's still there. I think it's still there. It's got weird.
north of Best Buy.
Yeah, right near like that Highway 54.
When I've been at
Highway
Best Buy,
69.
I haven't really like pulled out my compass or anything, but
That's the best way to describe it. It's right near the Auto Zone, I guess. For
it's
context.
AutoZone adjacent.
Auto Zone adjacent. You know what I'm talking about. You ever been there?
Do you know
It's
how
south-
often I
it's South
don't
by
go into that
Southwest
part of Franklin Square?
Oh.
Like if I go in there, I go to Poke Bros or Peking Garden,
We have Poke
Awesome.
Bread already since we've
or
been here. So.
the one time I went into Best Buy and that was to pick up the laptop that I'm currently using,
Bingo.
Oh, that's wild.
and I ordered that shit online to pick it up in store and leave
Yeah.
because there's no other reason to be in a Best Buy these days.
Today I learned today I learned it's a laptop that Jarrod used. I always assumed it's a desktop.
Told you guys it was a
Slappy.
laptop the first day of recordings.
Yep.
When I said the old laptop started sounding like an airplane taking off.
Yep.
Right on.
Oh man.
I'm on
All right. Well, I guess that's like our first episode back. We caught everybody up to where we're at, and
Present.
next week it's back to business as usual, man. Business
Again.
as usual. Yeah.
I'm on the International
Again.
Space Station right now.
So like we're back.
Are you?
You know,
Yeah.
we're back.
I'm looking at the internet. It's pretty cool, actually. I know Google Maps is such an enjoyable. It might be my favorite part of the internet.
Jason's just gonna enjoy surfing the web while we record from now on.
Have you ever played GeoGuessr?
I've seen this.
I'm real
I've seen
bad at
this.
shit. I don't have that level.
I was pretty good at it for a little
Skill.
while. There's an app for it now too. Like you can play it on your phone.
I'd
but
constantly
it's not as
be
fun.
guessing Easter Island.
I'm bad.
And you would
I'd be
probably
wrong.
0.03% of the time you'd be right. That's about.
There's so
about
much
it.
shit to trip over on the International Space Station. It's crazy.
Well, good thing they float.
That's true. They don't really do a lot of walking on the International
Fair
Space
point.
Station. So
Except when they're on their
Bonus.
treadmills that they're strapped to.
Yeah,
yeah.
doing the weird like shifty weight like the.
I would feel like all the swimming in the air would be enough exercise, but you know.
No, man,
You'd
your
think, but
body,
no.
your muscles start to atrophy with zero gravity.
You,
Oh,
you
that's
need the
true.
resistance component, or you just turn to basically goo.
That's why they are on they're strapped to the exercise bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
Forces their bodies to actually do it.
It sucks.
Fun fact.
Taking a doo doo is a fucking nightmare up there.
Oh, that'd be awful.
It's complicated.
Before we go, how do they do it?
Yeah, Jason, tell us.
Is it like into a bag?
They just put on the vacuum diapers, if I remember correctly, and it's kind of like
Oh, it's like a
sucks it
vacuum that
out.
just like sucks it out of
yeah,
your
it's
ass.
like a vacuum diaper essentially, because you can't have dookie floating around the
man.
International Space Station,
As an astronaut, I would be counting down the days to take a regular gravity dump.
dude.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
it's an experience, man. I cannot.
It would
imagine.
not be
I would not
enjoyable.
be ready to walk, though. I would have gotten so used to just
How do
Scott
you
Kelly got
poop
fucking
in space?
wrecked. I think he holds the current record for the longest amount of time in space. Man, he was jacked when he got back. It's my favorite aspect about astronauts that I know is they have this habit when they get back to Earth,
Oh,
they'll kind of hold something and as they're used to holding things in 0G and it's staying, and they won't, and it'll just drop to the floor because they're back on Earth.
okay.
Fucking
So to poop, astronauts just lift the toilet lid and sit on the seat. So it's a normal poo.
Oh.
But to pee, there's a funnel and a hose that you
put
have
on
to like
that
stick.
weird little contraption.
Yeah. So
That way
that's
the
not
pee
fun.
drops
And
don't go all
also,
over the place.
apparently in space, everyone can hear you poop too. There's like no privacy at all.
But in space, no one can hear you scream, according to
Yeah.
aliens.
It's true. Let's see. Oh, they poop into a little plate-sized toilet hole, and a fan vacuum sucks the excrement away.
Yeah, I thought there was some sucking going on.
Where do they send it to? Do they like
The void?
compile it into like it just gets shot out into space? Your shit gets shot
You
into
got
space.
floating dookie just out there in space.
Space shit
I think
everywhere.
it's loaded into
That's what-
capsules that
That's
are
what
then
meteorites
shot.
are now. It's just doo-doo balls
I think it's like
going back to
God.
Earth.
It's so gross. You're going up in like one of the NASA spaceships, like a Jeff Bezos is flying up or something, and all of a sudden there's a big like shit right on the windshield.
The poo on me.
I got the poo on me.
It's a rough job. I would not want it. Shouts out to astronauts. It's a cool line of work.
Yeah,
Shouts
to all
out
the
to them.
astronauts listening to us, we salute you. For
Yeah,
taking
salute
the
you,
weird
astronauts.
shits and
Dude, if
peeing
your
into
internet-
vacuum cleaners.
If the internet connection on the ISS is good enough to watch Talking About Thinking, that'd be hilarious. I wonder if they do have. What's the internet speed on the ISS?
I'll start.
It has to be
tweeting out
real.
them.
They're so close to like the internet satellites up there. They probably
think.
get really good speed.
I don't know. Any government program usually has pretty old tech. I know the whole thing
Yeah.
runs off of XP.
Yikes!
I don't know
That's
if,
scary.
I don't know if you knew that or not. XP is pretty stable. You know about that? It all runs on XP? Oof.
No, but that sounds real bad.
Oof. Networking to the ISS is provided via satellite network at a speed of 10 megabytes per second up.
Oh, God.
Or sorry, 10 down, 3 up, bitch. No YouTube on that motherfucker.
So you really can't do much of anything.
Nah, dog. Ain't got time.
There goes listening
I have
to
got
us
to
on
wash-
Spotify.
I gotta wash my hands. I don't know. They are so atrociously sticky and gross. This is a good
Well, I-
podcast. Good to be back.
I think that's our cue.
Scott likes
We'll see you guys next week.
Joe's getting married. Me, I'm employed. Let's
He's
fucking
employed.
go.
Temp or for
At the
real?
same job for a long time now. So
Still tip, but it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jason's
And I got a new watch. Check out the drip.
Jobs.
Check out the drip.
new watch.
Is
Check
it a
out the Casio.
Casio?
Yeah.
It is a
Check out
Casio.
the drip.
Is it a calculator?
No. That's pretty fly though. My dad used to.
So
have
wait, is this like a new old watch or is it like a new?
new watch. I don't trust myself with anything vintage. But
Gotcha.
It's just
Okay. So they like still make those.
Yes.
Yeah, $20.
Word.
I'm $20 new watch confident in terms of my employment right now.
Wow. Look at you balling on a budget.
Gets a new laptop, gets a $20 watch.
No, new Mac Mini.
Yeah, baby.
$20 watch.
That's still like,
My boy.
Still expensive as hell.
Fucking rocks. All right.
All right, boys. We'll see you all next week.
yeah.
Goodbye.